Land down under skies so wide, England's pride and Irish tides. True friends we are no matter space, heart to heart in digital pace. Screens may stand but spirits close, united bonds everyone knows. Virtual hugs so real they feel, togetherness is our ideal. Love across the aisles we share, in the ether here and there. Click of a button, worlds apart, yet we hold you in our hearts. Messages in a bottle sent over waves of internet. Friendship tied with unseen thread in our hearts. These words are spread. England's rain and Ireland's green, in our screens a glowing scene. We laugh, we cry, we never part. Fingers tapped, but it's our heart. Love across the aisles we share, in the ether here and there. Click of a button, worlds apart, yet we hold you in our hearts. Hold you in our hearts.
Welcome to Saturday Night Live. How are you all doing, guys? Hope we're doing good. Fab, great to see you again. Haven't seen you in a while. It's been fan-dabby dozy. Hope we're all doing well. Peekaboo to the people to the three people in the chat. These are going in. Is either coming or going. But it's always nice to say hello after all. Hope you're all well. So when people start coming into the chat, we'll start talking. We have a few subjects we want to address. So hopefully there's quite a few of us coming in. Yeah, I just thought I'd do another one to see who's about, you know. Let me I'm just gonna make some dinner and we can get this started. Anyway, while we're waiting, I'm gonna hit you with a song here. Listen to the wind blow, watch the sun rise, running in the shadows, down your love, down your life. And if you don't love me now, you'll never love me again. You can still hear you saying, we will never break the chain, never break the chain. And if you don't love me now, you'll never love me again. You can still hear me saying, you will never break the chain, never break the chain. Listen to the wind blow, down comes the night. running in the shadows. Damn your love, damn your life. Breaking through the silence. Damn the dark, damn the light. And if you don't love me now, you'll never love me again. I can still hear you saying, you will never break the chain, never break the chain. If you don't love me now, you'll never love me again. You can still hear you saying, we will never break the chain, never break the chain. If you don't love me now, you'll never love me again. I can still hear you saying, you'll never break the chain, never break the chain. Chain, keep us together, running in the shadows. Chain, running in the shadows. Chain, keep us together, running in the shadows. Rain, keep us together, running in the shadows. That's a new little ditty for you. I'm just gonna get me dinner and I'll be back to you in un momento, per favor, as they say. Yeah. The old dinner. So how are we all doing, guys? What's happening in the world? Anyone want to come up? You're more than welcome. The link is open. Soup and crackers, by the way, in case you're wondering. So I always go for the winter, the old soup. Yeah, I tried to get Claudia on, but she's engaged, unfortunately. And I know there's a few others that are live at the moment, so I can see why it's a really low turnout. But with what we got, I'll try and give you the best show I can give you under the circumcisions. We got someone looking on anyway. So what did we think of the fight, guys? I'm sure you were all looking at it. Like, there's no way the internet went because mine is only new anyway. So yeah, start buffering for a lot. I mean, it wasn't just me; it was for a lot of people, you know. And the fight, I mean, is there was actually 4 fights. Two of them are absolute classics, you know. I got respect. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see our very own Katie Taylor. But like, the manager needs to pull his neck in because what he said was out of line. I thought she was leading with her head and she was cheating and she meant to do it. Calling BS on that one. I thought the Barrios Ramos fight. I thought that was that could have went either way, but again, like the last judge was a bit controversial. I thought. Like the start, yeah, well, it wasn't a bad fight. But I mean, it was one sided. Same with the Tyson Fury fight, you know. Um, the I mean, like his age pretty much showed in that fight, you know. And now he wants to fight someone else. Crazy. Like his legs are fucked, you know. Like you could say that he wasn't like Mike Tyson wasn't moving well, you know. And to say, I mean, it's a bit like, and you can say, oh well, the audience are idiots for even like looking at it, you know. But we weren't. We still we still got a great fight. Barrios and Ramos. That was good. Um, like Katie Taylor and Serrano. Uh, she did get. I mean, to her credit, she did give her the third fight. You know, so listen, we prepare for it. We get ready, and we go for it again. But it like in this fight, it was just excuses, you know. Like Katie, like I mean, the first loss of Katie's career, right? That was so controversial, you know. Like she deserved to win, and then like she like it was just like I got like in the last few fights now that we've seen, like it was just controversy after controversy, you know, in some of these fights. But like Barrios, he won in the end. Um, like it was so short. Like the first fight was so short. I didn't even. Oh no, it was Goyas and Nunes. Like Goya, he he had a Like I mean, it was so clear, you know, it was so clear cut, and he had more experience. He'd more um fights under his bag, you know. Huckleberry, hey, yay! But yeah, yeah, I'm just talking about the fight last night. The rigged one. Which one was rigged? Tyson. I mean, his legs like that. Like I mean, to his credit, like I will say, like t- like he lasted like the full 8 rounds. Yeah, you believe he would let a man made a crack bear his daughter had passed. Stay away, bacon. I think the sentimental value was on Tyson. Now I totally agree with you. Like I I totally agree with you. Like the sentimental value was Tyson. No doubt about it. Like, but I think like his age showed in the end. You know, like for a 58-year-old man, like to take on a 27-year-old. Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. Like, I mean, I'd have fucking killed him myself to tell you the truth. Yeah, it was. I mean, you could see that his age got to him. You know. Yeah, and the fact that he wants to go again. Like he needs to do a lot of work on his legs. Like if he's gonna do that. Yeah, I agree with you there because we were all done. But I think shame on Netflix of on point because yeah, it was happening. Like that was happening all around the world. It wasn't just with you. It was like it happened on mine. It happened on there was a bigger channel. Like shout out to Popcorn Planet. Like he had higher resolution and everything and it was still happening to him. I get gift cards, so you know, it is what it is. Yeah, Netflix. Like it wasn't the internet. It wasn't an error. It was fucking you guys, you share of cunts. Yeah, it's been pretty boring so far. I was mostly in bed all through like ever since the fight. So I went in a bit late, shall we say? It was yeah, but it was like it was about five in the morning. Like that they were showing it over here, you know. I know it would have been midnight, like with you guys, or like, yeah, yeah. Considering that I was in Texas, so I'll be 6 hours ahead. We would be, you know, but because they're Central Time, right? So lazy bastards. Get up here, yeah, man. You have school in the morning. You gotta get the school bus. Fucking get up. I did notice that there was like the second part of Cobra Kai. That was everyone must be sleeping there. Probably, more than likely. Get up, you fucking share the cuts. Yeah, so I'll be 6 hours behind where you are. I'm the future man. I gotta have me blankie wrapped around me, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like 6 degrees at the moment. Very cold. Very, 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 very cold. What's that in Fahrenheit? Hold on a second. Uh, Celsius to Fahrenheit. Six. So we're 43 at the moment. 43 degrees. You have your snuggly dogs and your snuggly cats. Yeah, a little bit warmer over there. Sunny but really windy. It's dark over here, so, and I think raining as well. Yeah, it feels even less than here. So I get you. Bambi Seeker. Fair enough. You must be feeling bored a bit right about now. You know, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. You know what I mean? Pin comment. Get it? Oh, he's popping off. Hmm. Oh, he's on last night, was he? He's probably doing his door dashing. There's a reason why I done it this time, but Mickey Michelle probably getting good. I'd say she'd be up in that by now. Cause it's what 10:37 over there at the moment, where she is. in the morning. I was busy all morning. On it right now. Yeah, you gotta do the bits and bobs. Enough said. Getting the girly giggles. Let's see. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I'm gonna sing now. Follow the sun, which way the wind blows, when this day is done. Breathe in the air, set your intentions, dream with care. Tomorrow's a new day for everyone. I probably shouldn't. Yeah, that's fine. Right, take two. Follow the sun, which way the wind blows, when this day is done. Breathe in the air, State your intentions, dream with care. Tomorrow's a new day for everyone. Brand new moon, brand new sun. So follow the sun, the directions of the bird, the directions of love. Breathe, breathe in the air. Cherish this moment, cherish this breath. Tomorrow's a new day for everyone. Brand new moon, brand new sun. When you feel your life coming down on you like a heavy weight, when you feel this crazy society heading to the strain, take a stroll to the nearest water and remember your place. Many moons have risen and fallen on long before you came. So which way is the wind blowing, and what does your heart say? Follow the sun, which way the wind blows when this day is done. Hey, Blackwitch. How y'all doing? What do we think of the fight? All right, Hook. Take care, hon. Much love, sweetheart. What do you know what he say? What do you think the fight, Black Watch? Did you watch her? Are you still here? Anyway. Yeah, this one. I'm on Wichita line for the count. No. I am a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. I hear you singing in the wire. I can hear you through the wire. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. I know I need a small vacation, but I don't look like rain. And if it snows that stretch down south, don't ever stand the strain. I need you more than I want you, and I want you for all time. The Wichita lineman is still on the line. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. Something like that. Yeah, I agree. Hey, JHK. She's with you. Okay. Whatever that says, I don't know. Joke won by decision. Up to you. Yeah. You could see, you could actually see that his age played a part. Like he didn't have the legs, you know. Like he was very flat foot. Put it that way. Like first two, yeah, you would give it to Tyson, but his age played a big part in it. And apparently he wants to fight again. So I don't know. I mean, fair play to him. He lasted like the full 8 rounds. You know, I did watch it. It was he did last the full 8 rounds. To like, and all credit to him. And yeah, odds went 2-1. Is that 21-1 or 2-1? Vegas odd proper TP. What the fuck is going on with the chat, Tal? I'm saying double Dutch in the chat. Like, what the fuck? Sorry for the time. You're alright, brag to watch. You're not the only one that's doing a black watch, you're not. We have this one. And we have this one. So you're not the only one. So any plans for today, Blackwatch? I think it's something like 1 o'clock in the day or something over there, isn't it? Two maybe. GMT, yeah. 5 hours behind. Yeah, it's been a crazy week for that, like, suffice to say. Yeah, thought so. Yeah, I just witnessed, like, it was about 3 days ago. I witnessed someone getting wrapped. and I can't say it for the risk of being the like my channel being taken down, but it was quite horrific and quite triggering as well. Because my sister got wrapped, and all those years ago. Can I do this? Hmm. Can I do it from here? I probably should. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one, the only Blackwatch.
Hey Eddie, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I got I know in well, England could be different than Ireland. Do you have like council housing, or do you have like landlords like that?
We have council housing, yeah,
Well,
and we have the landlords as well.
I'm in an apartment, and the Caprite company is in Calgary, another province. They have massive holdings in every province, but I got a new property manager. Like they don't last. You know what I mean? They're like fried
Mm.
rice once they're, and he's power tripping on me, I think, you know. So
They do that. Like they're fuckers for it.
mm, so hopefully I'll get it straightened out, in a week or so.
Here you got a landlord.
No, it's a property manager or the company that owns it, the building.
Mm.
It's Caprite, Capital Real Estate Investment Trust. Just regular people put their money together, right? Because they want more money. But
Is that what's your it's
the Caprite, Capital Real Estate Investment Trust. That's what it stands for.
is that like Ottawa housing and stuff like that?
They're individual people that get together, pool their money, start up this Caprite company, and they buy and rent. They bought 16 buildings here for nothing, almost nothing. But they don't want to put any money into it, of course. But anyway, it's just a pain in the ass. It's stupid. Someone complained, and probably the Arab woman next door, when she cooks, the whole building smells.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's just, I've never had really to live on, with other people till now.
So this is obviously what was it? Private housing.
It's an apartment building with about 55 units apartment.
Oh, that's social housing.
No, it's just, you just go and rent an apartment.
Yeah.
It's not really, well, social. I don't know about the wording. It's not subsidized in any way.
Okay.
Mind you, if they get me out of here, they're going to charge almost double the rent because I'm grandfathered in to the next people.
Yeah.
It's just greed. What's going on? Like food prices are double or triple. It's just greed.
That's what it's all about nowadays. The landlords are very greedy. Every single one. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, they are very greedy.
I mean, there's good and there's bad tenants and all that. I understand that, but I mean, And this guy starts power tripping. Well, this rule and that rule and this rule. When I first came here, I think it was 8 years ago, I signed the lease. 2 minutes later, the woman's threatening me with 6 witnesses. I said, this is not going to go well. You do realize this. First words out of your mouth is a threat about if you do this and you do that. They fired her about 2 years ago. 3, whatever. Just life, Eddie. It's just, But other than that, it's not too bad. That's my most pressing concern.
Yeah, like the landlords, they're
Well, I'm trying to please a guy that I don't think he knows what will please him. You know what I mean?
Is it a male or
It's a man.
or is it a couple? Is it a couple?
I think he's single. I don't know. There was a couple. Two ago was a couple. She was the main one, but they married shortly after she started here.
Yeah.
There's been about 6 or 8 of them. The first one I had, they put her in. There's 2 buildings for college kids, university kids.
Yeah.
They put her over there. She didn't last, a year, and they fired her. So, university kids, they don't give a shit, right? Their parents have got money, probably, for the most part. But anyway, life goes on.
Yeah.
I remember a lyric from Three Dog Night. Life is a carnival, believe it or not. It sure is. Yeah. But anyway, it is what it is. I usually have a late lunch. I've been trying to clean the place, and I just ran out of energy, and I figured I'm going to have something to eat, maybe lay down for a while later until, the night stuff starts.
Yeah.
I don't have TV. I haven't watched TV in about 10 years. There's nothing on it. So I just spend the money on unlimited internet,
Yeah.
Not the fastest, but it's people think it's unlimited. I phoned up, I said, what's the limit? He said, you got unlimited. I said, you're not listening. There's a limit. Go away and find out. 9.99 terabyte. There is a limit, of course. I could put all my internet all the way to Ireland and everything else and charge you $100 and make money on them, right? Yeah, no limit. But anyway.
Dave was in the house.
Hmm?
What to say, Dave?
Somebody come in? I didn't see it.
Yeah, Dave was in the house.
I haven't got
There it is on the screen, look.
Hello. So not much new in the land of Eddie.
Not much happening at the present time. I was just I was talking about a few of the fights that was happening last night, and then we did a 5-hour stream last night.
I think a few people were watching that, instead of other stuff. I don't know. I don't see the point, Eddie. I really don't.
Yeah, it was pointless in the end, but it was But it was but I mean there was a few very good fights. The championship fight, for example, that was a great fight. Like that was one for the ages. Could have went either way. The Taylor Serrano fight.
Yeah.
That was a good fight as well.
I might be over. Sorry.
But it was I think it was through the sixth round where the strain decided to fuck up, like that. I know they're only doing Like you've only started to do the lives over on Netflix, and
I just think like wrestling for sure is rigged. It's all rigged. And ever since, remember that fight promoter with the black guy with the hair that stood straight up? He was dirty. It's all rigged.
oh yeah, your man Don King, was it?
Yeah, Don King or whatever his name. It's all rigged.
Yeah.
So that's what I think.
He didn't have Don King around this time. He had your man. He's UFC.
Hmm. Oh, UFC. I watched 2 of them and I quit because it's so phony. The guy put a guy down like he's missionary fucking. I'm kicking him in the nuts and the guy gets up. What man can stand that and get up and run around?
It's called No Sale.
You know, like really, I'm going, what? You're going to kill the guy. Then he gets up and he's running around after a while. I'm thinking, enough of this, right? It's bullshit. Well, I had my starch jockstrap on, so he didn't hurt me. What? You know, whatever.
Yeah, fucking Tyson had his fucking jockstrap on as well, showing his fucking assless fucking chaps.
I played hockey in that, so Eddie, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There was a guy, we were about 14, and in the winter, this park put up like bunkers, you know, and they had the pipes for nets, just a pipe.
Mm.
And the guy that's supposed to take care of it was a drunk. Half the time, the hut wasn't open, you know, the warm. But it was a summer's night, and you go around there, and you don't put the puck up, right?
Yeah.
Anybody in there can, you know what I mean? It's just free for all. And this guy came in. He had parked his car. I could see him. And he must be early 20s, you know, 20, 21, 25. Anyway, he's slap-shotting the thing around like a big wheel, right? And I'm thinking, oh, my God. So I went around the net, which is just pipes.
Yeah.
And I got the puck, and he let one go from about what would be the blue line. I happened to pick up my stick. You know what I mean? You pick it up with your left hand. Like, it hit the stick, hit my crotch. I just about, you know? And he was so shaken, he just about ran away to his car. He would have killed me. But I'd had it in house league, you know what I mean? We go ring, and you thought, thank God I had that on, you know. But anyway, don't drink while you're trying to breathe. It doesn't work. But anyway, so it must be dinner time there. It must be 7.
Yeah, 7 over here.
Yeah, 7 on a Saturday night. Remember,
You guys had your Thanksgiving, didn't you?
it was on the 14th of October this year, the Monday, second Monday, I think.
Yeah.
November in the States.
It's usually the 12th, isn't it?
Sorry?
It's usually the 12th you guys have it.
Yeah, it's what about Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's November for them. It's a second Monday in October for us. I'm getting to the point I've been on my own too long, Eddie.
Yeah.
If something didn't come up, I wouldn't know.
Sure. I'm the same. Same with the TV. I've no TV, and I'm on my own.
Yeah,
for the last 14 years anyway. So
I used to look for quiet. Now I can't stand it. I got to have something going, you know, some noise, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, my dad passed away, and things went where they went. And I just went with my mom. It was just easier. You know, I did, you know, the plumbing stuff, what I could. But she was struggling with like an artificial Christmas tree one year. And ever since my divorce, I don't care. You know what I mean? bloody thing went. And
Yeah.
one time I said, Mom, why are you going through that? She died of old age at 95. I said, why are you going through that? She says, for you. I said, then stop. We never did it again. And my sister might come up with her kids, but that was about it.
Yeah.
The magic disappeared. You ever do any Cat Stevens songs?
Oh yeah, I've done quite a few.
I was just thinking, another Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. I got some money 'cause I just got paid. How I wish there was someone to talk to. I'm in an awful way. Some of his songs, I think it was Tea for the Tillerman, that album I bought when it came out. He, 60s were all folk songs and, Peter, Paul and Mary, the Buffy St. Marie, the Stones, the Beatles, all of them at once. Gordon Lightfoot. So it was all over the place. And Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, they all started to come into it. But there's an awful lot of those songs I thought were pretty good. A lot of people don't care for them, you know what I mean? Like, that's, I don't know. Apparently, Pat Stevens is still going. He's big in South America. His son's his manager.
Yeah.
That was a few years ago. He was still, before COVID, he was going. So, you ever heard of this girl, Angelina Jordan?
No.
That's her name on YouTube. But at 10 years old, she lives in the Netherlands somewhere. But her grandmother lives in Spain. I think it's Spain, if she's still alive. But she's a big blues fan, like Lena Horne and all that.
Okay.
You ought to hear it. This girl's about 16 now, but oh man, I tell you, Eddie, she did. There's a Bohemian Rhapsody. She came back on BGT a few years ago, and she rearranged it like a blues thing. And it takes you for a minute, like it's really good, but you kind of go, "What are you singing?" You know what I mean?
That's
Till
interesting.
she starts off with "Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled the trigger, and now he's dead." And you go into Bohemian Rhapsody. Nobody had ever heard it done that way. Angelina Jordan, she's not too prolific right now, but she was when she was 10 to 14. But anyway, everybody, there's what's her name now? The one in the Netherlands, the blonde girl. Blonde woman. I'd have to look it up. She has a very big channel. She was doing a lot of Indian music, and I'd put in English. She just put one up the other day. I'm going to be away for 3 months. I hope you understand. I've been diagnosed with cervical cancer. And you kind of go, what? It's not a lot of good news out there. But anyway, that's about all that really gone on. I unsubscribed about a month ago from 174 channels. Because it just, the drama and everything.
Yeah, I know.
There's one, I won't say who it is because you might know them, an online couple. Eddie, talk about a meltdown. She went live for an hour and a half. I couldn't listen to it. I shut it all off.
Yeah.
Just, name calling. And of course, all the channels come in, you know what I mean, to feast.
Yeah.
She should have done it privately. Anyway, c'est la vie. He's 56 years old. My God, there's no excuse. But anyway, then whatever. Too much drama, so I got out of there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't have it here, as you know. So
Yeah, it's just, you know, it's nonsense.
I go through enough drama in me fucking life. I don't need more of it.
No, this is what I mean. It's like, exactly. That's why the truth of this is I had other IDs, right?
Mm.
I did security. I know what's going on. And the YouTube side corrupted. I go about a month or two, maybe 6, and it corrupts. I go, I'm not, you know, I'm not doing this. I'm not making up one after another, you know, because of their security. Just corrupts. They didn't block me. So I came up with this one, and it isn't what anybody might think. I don't know why I came up with it, but not, so far it's lasted 2020, July 2020. But now I'm getting, you know, about 8 o'clock in the morning when the day starts for YouTube, I'm getting
Mm.
rediscovered comments or something. They've been removed. If you keep doing this, so somebody's doing it. I don't think it's the AI. Somebody's been reporting me, which I don't know. More drama.
Well, you're doing your live and you're getting blocked.
Beg pardon?
What's happening? Like, is it like you're doing your lives and your comments just getting blocked?
Well, particularly when I go to a live, say a live came up and it's around 8 in the morning, you know, beginning of day, quote unquote. And all of a sudden the screen's pretty well filled up. And it's from YouTube. We've discovered, you know, question of whatever comments that we removed. If you keep doing this, you know, you won't be allowed to. I don't think it's the AI. Somebody's doing it.
Can I just ask you, are these are these like being shared? Like, is the like like do you know what I mean? That they're going from one channel to the other.
It's anywhere. It's whoever reports it wherever. And it could be a comment on a video or chat. They don't tell you what it is. And
Yeah.
I'm not racing around to try to find out which one got removed. Somebody's doing it, you know. So
Yeah.
the point is,
But it's just to let you know, because like if that is the case, and like it's going from one channel to another,
oh, it goes all over.
like like another way in some lives you have like like possibly 3 channels going at the one time, like
Yeah,
on the same channel. You get me?
yeah.
And what would happen? What would be one of those channels would have blocked your comments. So it's not to do. It's just like for some reason on one of the channels it just like doesn't compute. You know, it doesn't.
Well, it just seems the beginning of the day, you know, it knows, you know, I'm
Yeah.
going to notify you. And then as soon as usually if I refresh, you know, like recycle the number of times it goes away. But my point was this. I joke around a lot, Eddie, because like you say,
Yeah.
I'm dealing with enough shit. I could go online and be miserable because
Yeah.
of my life, but I decided to joke, and a lot of people don't like that. There's a couple that goes into Steve's, and the one knows the other. One's in Scotland, one's in Philadelphia. And I was
Yeah.
kidding around. I think I pissed the guy off in Scotland. All of a sudden, I'm definitely blocked on both because I lost the wrenches. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking, well, good, fuck you. I said that on Steve's. I said, this guy and this guy, fuck you. I just joke around, you know?
Yeah.
And you ever see the movie? It was John Colasco or something? He had like black hair. And he's kind of an off-colored comedian. And the movie, you know, like his life is, you know what I mean? Things go wrong. But he has a paper boy. And there's a scene where he's knocking at the door. And he opens the door, and here's this 10-year-old kid saying, I want my $2, right? Like he even had the paper boy he owes $2 to. So I said that to the Scottish guy, and he got, I don't owe you anything. I said, the movie. He said, I don't know what movie. The next day I got banned. I thought, fuck you, quite frankly. Very few people, and he's wrapped up in drama on other channels.
Yeah.
So I don't miss it. That's my point. I don't.
It's like I mean, get writing in the comments, like it can be tricky sometimes because you can take the person up wrong, you know.
Yeah.
But if you're talking to them like we are now, like it's like I mean it's clear, right, that you're joking around, you know.
No, well, this is too many. By now, the people should know
Yeah.
because I made it pretty
I mean,
clear.
there's a lot of people that doesn't know. That's the thing.
Well, I know I'm involved. I shouldn't say it. There's somebody that did something. This person got a lot of, places to go. And I think it's coming from that. They screwed up, not me. You don't judge somebody, you know what I mean, Eddie? Let alone lie.
Yeah.
I don't care what you've done or not done. And that threw me.
Yeah.
And it's only gotten worse since for other people. I won't take this shit. But anyway, let's get off. Life is tough enough, right?
Yeah. 100%.
But anyway.
Anywho, moving on swiftly.
You ever hear of Chris Clafford? Klafford?
I haven't.
He went on Britain Got Talent. He did Imagine. Imagine all the people.
Oh yeah.
Well, he really took off more or less. He had a channel which his brother runs. Brother runs the thing. He's a Swedish guy. But he became an ambassador for Gibson guitar. And he says he finally got this guitar he's talking about because he used to do wine in his kitchen, you know what I mean, the live. And it was a Rosewood. I think it's a G70 or 72. So I'm here.
Not Les Paul, is it?
Sorry?
Is it Les Paul?
Yeah, it's a Gibson G72 Rosewood. But anyway, the point is I phoned Toronto, where the area I used to live. And I said, you wouldn't happen, can I get one? He says, well, they're making maple. Like you don't tell Gibson, I want a rose. But, they're running maple guitars. Yeah. So he says, I got a used one, though. It's not bad. I said, how much? $3,800. I said, no, thank you. He said,
boy, a half dozen.
$4,000 for a 6-string acoustic, and
that's got to be a Les Paul because you wouldn't pay high dollar for that.
But his has tone, Eddie. It sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
And he remarked on it. He says, I finally was able to get, this is the guitar I wanted. And but he does Cold at the Altar, Remember When. Some of his originals, they're really, really good. And it's Chris Clafford, if you want to give them a listen. I was on some guys, I got banned on an IT channel. And I'm the one that asked for his email, broker. And he banned me because anyway, when he first started up, I said, how about listening to this guy? And he walked away to get a copy. I said, shut it off. He got struck. Not copyright. He got struck by this guy, his brother. It's kind of hilarious, really. But anyway, so
let me get this right. You give him your email, he blocks you, because you're looking for tech advice from him or some and then he's
what it is, quick, there's a channel. The guy's got membership because I know he's going to retire. He wants money. But he's in Phoenix, Arizona, 394,000 subs. I've been there for a year. And there's a 66-year-old guy in Fresno, which any success as an MSP, Microsoft Service Provider, is in spite of himself, not because. So he drafted off the other one. He had 300 subs. Now he's got a couple of thousand. Well, this guy I'm talking about drafted off of him for his channel.
Yeah.
And I told the middle guy where to go. He was screwing me around.
Yeah.
So rather than the third guy saying, look, knock it off, Black Lodge, you know what I mean? If he comes in just, and I would have said, fine. He blocked me. He used to be a good friend. I had very good friends, and it's just a shill,
Yeah.
They're all shills. But anyway, I'm blocked on over 20 channels now. I think I lost count. People don't have a sense of humor already. I don't make fun of people in serious situations, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the odd one I apologize to because it went sideways. But they just don't have a sense of humor anymore.
Yeah.
They just, and I stood for one woman that came in about 18 months ago in that community over there. And she blocked 2 moderators. And she went in there was other moderators that could see her. Those 2 couldn't. They made issue out of it. I stood up for her and I got blocked on 3 channels. Never again. My history on YouTube. Yeah. Anyway.
There's a lot going on in the background.
With what?
With the train in the background.
Whatever. I don't. You know what my theme song is now for them? If you want it, here it is. Come and get it. Anyway, I don't know what your experience has been, Eddie.
Yeah, I went onto a couple of channels and there was like this guy was let up on panel and he was like I don't really discuss drama like what's happening like elsewhere, but he was basically berating people for 2 hours.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah. I mean, I kind of joke with someone if I kind of get the image, this is getting a little tender, I back off. I just kid, you know what I mean? It just depends on what's being said. And, and I'll cut myself up. First time I went over like into Shane's and all that community, I started off with myself, right? It's just, it's not like treat me different than I treat you. But some are so serious, it just... Oh, well, no surprise, is it really?
Yeah, there's a lot of people get butt hurt on this platform.
Yeah. And then all this American stuff starts up, and that even made it worse. Politics. It just seemed to me, Eddie, I was reliving stuff from a very long time ago, and I was tired of it then. So, but anyway,
and that's the thing that like, the majority of people is actually supporting the idea that that Trump took over. Because Biden wasn't doing that.
Well, the thing that happened, that was on Shane's channel. And I went to these 2 were chasing this woman around channels. And I went on to somebody's panel and I said, fuck this, I've had enough. What are you talking about? So I kind of baited the woman backstage, not the one I stood for. And she talked to Shane. Then it was, I blackwatched. Who? I thought, Shane, you're going to fucking block me. Why do you think I commented, you turd? I had issues with Shane. You know, but that, you can't talk of the dead that way, I guess.
Oh,
When he came back from the first time going to Kansas City, I was the first one on panel when he was still tender. I had a very good talk with him. I guess that doesn't matter, does it, Eddie?
no.
Anyway, whatever. Bullshit. No big surprise.
I don't go on to those channels anymore anyway.
No, but that's worth something. If it isn't for one person, one woman I'm good friends with, I would have washed my hands of it too. You know, she's the only one I'm there for. But live and learn, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get this in real life. I think I was grade 11, second year in high school. I had to flunk to go to 4-year. They wouldn't let me out. 2 weeks into class, I want to go to 4-year. No, you know.
Yeah.
But there's a road, you know, like the school is on a corner, and there's a little ramp, you know what I mean, through the gates where the teachers parked.
Yeah.
And there's one teacher that wasn't too bad, you know what I mean? He was, whatever. I think he had a 61 Rambler, which is an American Motors. They're gone. And he goes out to his car, and I'm out by the fence, you know, about 50 yards away, about that. And it's round, you know, and I knew cars. But from there, I could see the potato in his tailpipe. Some kids, right? And I heard snickering up at the corner. Here's these 6 guys in leather jackets. I thought, if I tell him what's wrong, these guys will be on my ass for the next 2 years. So you have it on the street, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In life, you know, 1,000 stories. But anyway, I'm glad all your other junk. Are you more or less settled with all the other garbage that you had?
Not really. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm just fucking keeping the shovel tipping, as it were. Hey, Bob.
Hi, Bob. Long time no see. Yeah, it's not easy. I mean, I went off of work. I had a disability in the early 80s, but I kept that up, Eddie.
Yeah.
It was so hard to do. I saw that doctor every now and again, and I used it again. You know, because you put all this money in, you know what I mean? You work for 3 decades,
Yeah.
you know, and if you ever need it, you know, you won't get it. So, you know, you have to take care of yourself,
Absolutely.
you know, so.
There's nobody else will. When you're on your own, you have no choice. Like,
That's it. You gotta, you know,
you gotta look after yourself. You know.
yeah. But it's, you know, sometimes you have
It's
to.
you gotta do.
I was off work for 4 months. It took a year to get straight, and more than a year. I wasn't going to go through that again.
Sure. I'm about 5 years there working at this stage, with me back fucked. You know.
I mean, honestly, it changed in my 50s, but I don't regret it. But it wasn't until I was 18. From when I was 12 to 18, that's the only time I had a summer off. I had jobs, you know what I mean? And I had to get a full-time job. My dad wouldn't have thrown me out, but he says, September's coming. That means go to college, go to school, do something. I'm not, what he didn't say is, I'm not going to throw you out, but you're not going to sit around. No, he never did. So I got the worst job I could have got, maybe. But anyway, you know, no regrets. It was, you know, for me, it's been a pretty good ride. I don't know about you, but.
Hey, bro.
But anyway, you know, whatever. Whatever. Since I was 14, I was driving a 10-ton truck. So I went down to, you know, a big, it's backed by Sears. You know, I want to drive a truck down Union. We got something on midnight, which starts with what you guys call IT now,
Yeah.
69. It was called Electronic Data Processing, EDP. That's what it was. But anyway, I can't complain. But there's very little that I do over again differently, you know.
Life is what you make.
Hmm?
Life is what you make it.
Granted, sometimes, I mean, you don't have total control of it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
On the other half side of the coin, like
yeah.
life is given to you when you have no choice.
When I look at it, what's the best concert or whatever you went to? What is memorable?
Well, I mean, there's quite a few. Simon and Garfunkel, like Art Garfunkel mainly.
You know what?
Art Garfunkel.
I was finishing.
There was
Oh,
there was Gilbert O'Sullivan.
yeah.
Um,
I wouldn't say one over the other, just one that you know you would not have wanted to miss. You know.
yeah, like I mean, I went to the Eagles. Like I mean, there's so many great ones to choose from. Like I'd say probably the best was probably Art Garfunkel.
The one I remember, I must have been grade 12. I don't know, last part of high school. And my girlfriend and I broke up. She got snarky, you know, on again, off again. And there was a girl I saw, you know, nice legs and everything. So I said, "Do you want to come to a concert with me?" And then she said, "Well, I know her." And I said, "I knew in 5 minutes you know her, bugger off." But the concert was Cat Mother and the All Night Newsboys opened for Jimi Hendrix.
Wow.
May the 3rd, 1969. It was a pretty good concert. It was good tickets. And my girlfriend and I went back together to go to the concert. My friends did not like Jimi Hendrix. So I would have been sitting there with 2 tickets for nothing. But it was a good, it's nothing like you see on YouTube. Somebody snuck a camera in. They checked you. But it was so much different there. It was so much better. But anyway, yeah, that's the one because he died, 18 months later? So
Yeah.
I would have liked to see Janis Joplin. I didn't care for Big Brother and the Holding Company, her backing group. I don't think they were that good, but Janis, oh man.
Yeah, Janis is a part of the history, pretty much.
Yeah, there's some funny stories, but I like Leonard Cohen. His latter poems and songs are really, really good. But Janis was looking for Chris Christopherson. Janis loved Southern Comfort. So she wanted to get together with Chris Christopherson.
Hmm.
So at some hotel, she says to Leonard Cohen, "I'm looking for Chris Christopherson." He says, "I'm Chris Christopherson." And they spent the night together. Janis should have laid off the liquor and the drugs. But anyway, I found that a funny story.
That's a good story. All right, I'll give you that one.
How did he ever look like Chris Christopherson? I know. He was Chris.
I'm looking for Chris Christopherson.
Yes. No, you know his story. If it wasn't for Johnny Cash, Chris wouldn't have got squat.
That's right.
He was a janitor at the recording studio where Cash was, and
Yeah.
nobody liked him. But Johnny says, "I want to hear your songs. I want to hear it while I'm recording." You know, so, a little bit of trivia. At
And then history took its course.
uh,
Yeah, you had Whalen, and then you had fucking
yeah. Remember, just had a brain freeze. Oh, it's gone. I can't think. Oh, Mama Cass.
I heard of Mama Cash, yeah.
You know, Mamas and Papas. You know, all the
Yeah.
leaves are brown and you know,
Yeah.
the preacher left the cold. Anyway, she had that Dorothy that was going around with Michelle Phillip. Mama Cass had a crush on her, and she got a head injury, and she could sing better, higher. The Mamas and Papas began, you know, Michelle Phillip, Dorothy, and them. But you know who Mama Cass vied for parts for singing? Barbara Streisand.
Yeah.
She was up and coming too. A little bit of trivia that I found, like, wow, you know, like you put Mama Cass and, you know, Barbara Streisand together? I don't think so, you know. But anyway,
And the connection of Chris Christopherson and Barbara Streisand.
no, there was no connection there. I'm talking about.
Oh, there was. Like, it was the Star is Born.
Well, you would have known Doherty. He was Irish, right? The Mamas and Papas, the guy with the hat. And it's supposed to be him and Michelle Phillips were an item. They were hung up on drugs bad.
Yeah.
Mama Cass wanted to get in with him, and apparently she had knocked her head and her voice changed, and it was better the way she sang. You know, there's a little bit of trivia here and there. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I like Paul Simon. You know, I thought he was. I think he's still around.
Yeah, Paul's still around, yeah.
Yeah, but some of his songs, you know, and some of the trivia, you know, of I can't think of the song. You know it, the big song that Paul, but that song that Garfunkel sang with him.
The boxer.
Yeah,
Like they sang quite a few.
Sounds of Silence.
Sound of Silence, yeah.
How that was finished, you know, where it's how Paul had to finish it.
Yeah.
Some of the chorus, not the chorus, but the lyrics towards the end. You know, I can't get it in my head for some reason. I can't think of it. No. But anyway,
you have a brain for it at the moment. So
oh, geez, this guy's got my head going. I'm trying to get it out of my mind for the weekend, but I'm not doing too well. But it's just some of the trivia, you know, of the. I would have liked to see the Bee Gees. I would, you know, in later years.
I would have liked to say the Bee Gees myself.
Yeah, I would have liked to have. Because
as Bertie would tell you, like he basically said anytime that one of them passed away, they had an argument. I mean, that's awful thing that, like.
But I just there's a young kid that did a channel about music reaction, but he was 16 then. He stopped at 19. He got hacked, but he used to go into the lyrics. What do they mean? And I kind of started to go with them. You know, what do they mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of the Bee Gees, you know, like what is it? The 1941, the great 1941 New York mining disaster. You know, why did they do it? Well, they're out on stage, right? Practicing. All the hydro went out. They're sitting on the steps. They're saying to one another, what if we were buried? You know what I mean? You know, what if we were buried? What if we were in, you know, in the cave den? Which is, have you seen my wife, Mr. Jones? Do you know what it's like on the outside? You know, the way, why they, you know, wrote the thing. Smoke over water. Deep Purple was across the river, a fire broke out. Well, they were practicing. And of course, you know, smoke over water, fire in the sky. You know, it just interests me, you know.
Yeah.
Why did they write some of the stuff they did? But anyway, are you?
Yeah, it's like Mrs. Robinson. That was a chorus about the Bay of Pigs.
Could you, Mrs. Robinson? Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Yeah, it was that went to a movie, was it not?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. Just going to get a drink. I'm dry. You know, the one that I can't get that all the women like was the Scottish guy, the one that married all the models. Rod Stewart.
Oh yeah, Rodgers, yeah.
My ex had all his CDs, you know, when they went on. He had some pretty good songs. He had some stupid songs too. You know, I thought, but well, when did he do?
Maggie May.
Yeah, wake up, Maggie. I think I got something to say to you.
And I believe he done Sail On as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, the one that I liked of his was I Don't Want to Talk About It. If I stand here alone, will it change the color of my heart? Black boy, you know. I thought that was a pretty good song. But I don't know. So many are gone now, Eddie, the last few years.
Fucking ice cream truck. Sorry, no.
I can never remember Gordon Lightfoot, the one he did about the CPR railway getting built.
Oh yeah, the
I forget the name of it.
what's the oh no, the one you're talking about as well.
It was in the mountains.
It was about a boat, wasn't it?
What?
It was about a boat, wasn't it?
Well, there's some. I can't get the tune in my head for some reason, but the proud majestic mountain stood alone against the sky. And the proud majestic mountain stood alone against the sky. And I can't get it in my head, but I never knew the title of it. I can't think of it. On your YouTube, you know, now you can kind of use some of the lyrics and the search will find it. It's improved.
Yeah, the wreck of Edmund Fitzgerald, was it?
No, that was about the Edmund Fitzgerald. He did something like Dan McLean did. He got all the newspaper things together about it before he wrote the song. Dan McLean did the same. He was a paper boy when he did Bye, Bye, Miss American, Bye. You know, he did the same thing. No, this song is about the railroad getting built. The CNR was east, the CPR was west. And this song by Gordon Lightfoot is about the building of the, swinging of the hammers. And the proud, majestic mountain stood alone against the sky. And that's all I can remember.
Yeah.
I'll find it. I'll find it. And if you could read my mind and looking out my back, no, that was CCR. There's something about the stairway. That was about a girlfriend that screwed him around.
The Carefree Highway, was it? Or was it If You Could Read My Mind?
No, if you could read, no, something, it could be something highway for the CPR. I have to look it up. I've been, offhand. He wrote some good songs.
Canadian Railroad Trilogy.
That'll be it. That'll be it. But that's specifically the CPR out west when they had the Chinese, working on it. Yeah, but he wrote some. And Dylan, did he ever write songs? Bob Dylan.
Take care, Ronald. Yeah.
If you got to go for dinner, I can let you go. I don't know what was 8 o'clock there. 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll be shutting this down pretty soon.
No, we could go on and on about music,
Yeah.
But anyway, it's good talking to you.
As always.
I hope you have a good evening and things start to straighten out for you, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Anyway, take care. I'll catch you later. Good night, chat. Good night, Eddie.
Yeah, take care, Blackwatch.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate you coming in.
Bye.
So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. And I'm gonna shut this down, and I'll catch you in the next cartoon. And I appreciate everyone coming in today. Yeah, so it's I'll probably come back maybe Wednesday, and I'll strike up another live then. So as always, take care, and much love to each and every one of you, and a big shout out to the Afterwatch crew as well. And I'll catch you again. Take care, guys.